Seasons is flown by. This year it's been different for me. Taking on a little bit of a different role. The last few years I've started every game. Now I'm, being the first one that goes in after, we rotate. It's been different, but I think it's taught me a lot about myself. It's helped me grow and mature and realize, there's more to it than, just the glitz and glam and the starts. But I'm very thankful for this group of guys and, want to go out on top, the last two games and get 2 wins.
Do you have walking out with you on Saturday?
Both my parents and my brother, and then my girlfriend will be with me too.
Everyone's making a trip from Grapevine?
Mm-hmm. Yep, they are.
Yeah, just these last couple of games here, things haven't gone the way you wanted, but what's the vibe here within this team coming into this last home game?
Just to finish, Coach Freese talked to us this morning. We're us players. We're gonna determine how the season ends. And he made it a goal for all the players, to help send the seniors out on top. And I think that we're going to have that fire behind us, to finish the right way. Last season, something like this also kind of happened where we finished losing, and it wasn't a good feeling. And winning this game will help us, I think, get a better bowl game too. So just going out on top and yeah.
The Culture Council kind of had a session here this morning. Coach Freese said that he kind of asked the team, like, are we just not making the plays, or is there something deeper here? What's kind of the feel amongst the guys after that meeting?
I think that everyone just needs to, own up to the mistakes that were made and move on. You're not going to get anywhere if you keep the past in mind. You just got to, own the film, fix the mistakes that were made last week and move on and, do everything you can this week to fix those things and, make it a goal to correct them in the next game.
How tough were the Hokies D-line to block up here this past week?
They were good, especially at the end. They were lighter, faster guys, which is always challenging as a tackle because you're going to be out-athleted. I think for the most part of the game, we handled them pretty well. There was a few plays I wish we could have got back in critical times, but they were a good front.
Are you glad you only played New Mexico State once after facing them twice in 18?
I'm glad we're not going there, that's for sure. That was a long trip, but yeah, it'll be good to play them again.
Is it a little different now that it's been, 3 years removed since playing them 4 times in 2 years? Is that a little different for you guys, especially the ones who've been here?
Yeah, and I think back then we definitely had a better feel for who they are, but we just started watching tape, so I don't know a ton on them yet. If it's, I did notice, I think one of the defensive ends is the same guy that we faced a few years ago, unless it's just a guy with the same number, I'm not sure, but I think that we're going to have a great feel of them this week.
I wanted to ask you about a guy that you line up alongside Michael Bollinger.
Mm-hmm.
His journey, from a broken leg in 19 to where he is now, and how he is incorporated within Coach K's blocking scheme as either tight end, fullback. What have you seen out of him in terms of, specifically this year, the growth of being able to be that kind of Swiss Army knife and move around and do a little bit of everything?
Mike's actually a really good athlete. He makes an impact whenever he's on the field. He's gotten better every single year. He's, might not always be the biggest guy out there, but he's definitely going to be the most physical guy out there. He's worked hard to get where he is. Really proud of him. He's a great friend of mine, and I love playing next to Mike because I know I'm going to get his all every play.